Do you want to be unrecognizable in 90 days? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to be unrecognizable in 90 days? I don't. I don't want to be unrecognizable in 90 days. I want to be me in 90 days. I don't want to erase who I am. I don't want to erase all the things that I've been through. I don't want to erase all the learns I've had, all the wins I've had, all the challenges I've had, because that's why I'm who I am, because of all the things that I've had. And if you don't have to go far on social media right now and see all these things like, here's the glow up. Transform yourself in 90 days. I mean, sometimes they're like, transform yourself in 30 days. We've sped it up even faster. So it's like, become a new person, do these things, and then you'll have a whole new you. But I want to be me. I just want to be me, but improved. Like where I am now in this midlife journey, I know that I've learned things along the way. I know I've come up with systems that have helped me accomplish my goals and become even better at where I'm headed and become an even better version of myself and just become more centered in who I am. And I don't want to lose that with some kind of transformation. I just want to improve. I just want to become greater. I just want to become more complete. So when we think about becoming something new, think about transforming your own life. At this point, we don't want to rebuild because we're not 20, we're not 30, we're like in our 40s and we are trying to make things work. We may be closing in on 50 like I am. I'm getting closer and closer to that every day, and I'm so grateful that I have lived the life that I have, and I'm able to be healthy in my right mind, be able to take care of myself, be a contributing member here on this earth. And I'm just glad for that. Very thankful. But at this point, I don't want to have to start over. I don't want to have to, like my kids like Legos. So if you know Legos, you know they come with the instruction book. You don't even have to know how to read. It just has a little picture. It tells you need 4 of these bricks. You need 3 of these flat ones. You need 1 small one, like all of that. And you can come up with something so elaborate. And what's amazing about that process is you're starting from square one. And I don't want to do that right now. I just want to refine who I am. I don't want to rebuild. I want to refine. I want to take the skills that I already have and improve them. I want to take my personality characteristics and actually make them even more improved. Like one of the goals I have for 2026 is actually just to, one, we already know, keep calm in all situations. So I have a perfect example of this that happened to me the other day with my son. And I am very big on education. I've always been like that, even when I was growing up. Like I liked going to school, not to the point where I'd be like, yeah, school, but I didn't mind it because if I found something in a class that I liked, I could try to learn more about it. Or I was really into science. So all the science classes I took, I always wanted to see what was new, what chapter are we getting into? What can I apply? What can I find out in real life? All that kind of stuff. Okay, so my kids are pretty much the opposite of that. They have things that they enjoy, but school is not at the very top of it. It might be very low. So my son comes to me in the morning and they had a 4-day weekend. So of course, this is the time when I was young, I would really be doing a lot of stuff. Like I would be reading those books that we had to get done for English. I would be working ahead on projects and all that because I would want to have some free time. My children are a little bit opposite and they will take their time. They might wait till the last minute. Are they doing great work? Yes, because that's what I expect of them. That's what we expect in this household, is that great work. But they're not going to do it how I would do it. And that's fine. They have their personalities. I get it. But my son came to me and he was like, Mom, I have some bad news. Like bad news. And I'm like, son, no, there's no bad news. I'm not going to hear any bad news. So whatever you're going to tell me is not going to be bad news. And he's like, yeah, it really is bad news. And I'm just telling him again, I'm not going to hear bad news. So go ahead and tell me what you have to tell me. It's not going to be bad news though. So he proceeds to tell me that he left his book that he's supposed to be reading for his English project at school. Mind you, they're out of school for 4 days. So this is prime, in my mind, prime reading time, right? In his mind, it's prime, like, practice my soccer skills, talk to my friends, like all that is in his head. In my mind, I'm like, let's break down how many pages you have to read and read that much per day so you can be done with it. Well, he doesn't have the book. So in his head, he's like, Mom is going to be really upset because I already know her priorities. They're not the same as mine, but I already know. But in my mind, no bad news and keeping calm in all situations. Now, in the past, I would have really been upset and been like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Like, sent myself down a whole spiral. And he could care less. Like, again, when we are so worked up about certain things and it doesn't bother anybody else, we're only harming ourselves. So one, me not hearing bad news, okay, and me keeping calm allowed me to think, okay, Shanna, let's use our brain here. What else can we do? Okay, so I bought him the book off Amazon, so he has to annotate it. However, what do we have? We have a library, okay? He's not going to be able to write in it, but he can still read his pages. What's the other thing? Because we have the library card, we're able to use the Libby app. That means I can download it like instantly if it's in their catalog. So let me get my Kindle. Let's find out. There the book is, downloaded. Here you go, son. No love lost. Like, keep moving on. And it's like, I have learned that things like that, yes, they can make you upset. And yes, you can feel like, why is that not a priority for you? But it doesn't, in the grand scheme of life, in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. And so in midlife, yes, we want to improve ourselves, right? You want to get better at something, but you don't want to start over, and you shouldn't have to. Okay, so when you think back and you say, I want to change myself in a certain amount of time. I don't necessarily want to become someone new, but I do want to improve myself. It's because there's things in our lives that we have identified that we don't want to see anymore. So when you think about who you are and the characteristics that you have, let's think about some. Like, do you procrastinate and put things off to the last minute? Do you overload yourself? Do you work so hard that then you can't enjoy your time off? Like, all of those things. Do you focus in on like doing household chores and then you never take time for yourself and your family? Like, what is that thing that you want to get rid of? That is at the core of tapping into when people are like, do you want to be unrecognizable in 90 days? Transform your life. Get the glow up. Like, that's tapping into you wanting to get rid of something. So let's take the time and let's identify what that one thing is. And I'm not saying that you have to pick, there could be like 5 things that you want to change, but let's just pick one. And I have actually really worked on this for myself, because as you do one thing at a time, you get better at it. And then you can get better at something else. But instead of trying to tackle 5 things at once, let's just choose one. So when I think about 90 days, I'm not transforming myself. I'm refining myself. So I'm going 90 days to me, 90 days to an improved me. So what does that mean? That means I'm living with more clarity. That means I'm coming to my days with more focus. That means I'm eliminating stress. That means that I'm seeking out relationships that support who I am, that don't take away from who I am. That means that I am putting myself in situations that challenge me and push me out of my comfort zone so then I can grow, because the growth is out there beyond like your comfort zone, beyond where you feel like I could do this all day. No, what is difficult for you? What is hard? What challenges you? That is how you develop 90 days to you, 90 days to the refined you, not the brand new you, not to where you don't recognize who you've become, but who you are, taking your past experiences, taking your past wins, taking your past challenges and building on those. So then you're even better. You're refined. So what are we going to do to actually 90 days to you? 90 days to that refinement. It doesn't even have to take 90 days. So what are you going to refine today? Don't even take 90 days. Pick one thing and decide to refine it. You can do it. I'm here refining myself as well. And we don't want to be unrecognizable. I want to know who I am. You want to know who you are. But we do want to be refined. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I enjoy talking to you about these topics, and it would mean so much to me if you would like this video. If you are watching and are in the background and you haven't subscribed yet, but you keep coming back, consider subscribing. Over here on Reality with Shanna, we are all about remaining calm when there's chaos, living our life with intention and purpose so that we can now be refined, even in midlife. Not somebody new, just refined. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.